Hey guys, welcome back. This is By the Book, and we are your married relationship coaches. Talking once again today about Married at First Sight, season 14, episode 15. And the couple of the moment is
Olajuwan and Katina.
Okie doke.
Yeah. So we go through tonight, and again, this is the time where Dr. Pepper comes in. She shows up, try to solidify the relationship, try to get both of them to say yes, or what needs to happen basically for both of them to say yes on decision day. And so that's when Olajuwan basically voices his problems with Katina trying to finish school and also have kids within 2 years. So he doesn't feel that it's attainable. And so, just to put it lightly, he doesn't feel it's attainable. And so he goes on to say in his private confessional or video that he's basically, he if it was him, he would throw the relationship out for a little while, for at least 2 years, finish school, and then come back together. So that's his rationale. I think it's very flawed. And it just goes to Olajuwan. I think just about everything he thinks as far as relationships is flawed. And he probably just needs to just
He thinks
throw
he
it all
knows it
out.
all, though. It's kind of cute and sad at the same time.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's very funny to me, couples who don't have children yet, and have like these pie in the sky ideals for what they're going to do and when they're going to have children and exactly how many they're going to have and how that's going to shake down. I feel like it just sounds so naive as a parent, ourselves. It's interesting because it doesn't always work out the way that you plan it. Who's to say? Like, you may not be able to have children right away. There could be, fertility issues. There could be money issues. There could be other family issues that get in the way. And so being so rigid, even Steve and Noy, are going through that as well. But for them to be like, it has to be in 2 years. Well, that's just not the way that things go all the time. And, life throws you curveballs with things like that. So them being so rigid on like that 2-year thing, and then him additionally having these stipulations about how she needs to have already finished school and, blah, blah, blah. I mean, first of all, what's wrong with 3 years? If that's the case, like if you think you're not going to be financially set or prepared for children, maybe you can wait a little bit longer. But also, what's wrong with working through it? I mean, there's so many couples who have less than what they have, and they're younger than what they are, or just more ill prepared than what they are to have children. There's never going to be the perfect moment to do almost anything in your life, especially something that's a big ticket thing. You're never going to quite have all the money you want to purchase your new home, or, all the preparation that you need to have a baby. You do these things. You embark on these things together as a couple because you've got each other. It's teamwork.
The beauty of a relationship, a marriage, is that two people come together and they work together at common goals. That's the beauty of it. I would faint if my wife was to say to me that, hey, you know what, I need to go over here and pursue whatever, and I'll see you in about 2 years, or whatever the case may be. Like, what, huh? It makes no sense, to be honest with you. But it makes sense to him because his thought process is off.
Yeah. And I don't know if that's like a scapegoat for him, like if he's really not ready to take this step to be committed to her forever, and so he's like, oh, you know what, you're not ready, or he's getting scared, he's kind of getting cold feet with the commitment thing, and he's trying to put it on her, like, well, I'm ready, but you're not, so let me just hold off for you. It feels like a foreshadowing of him potentially saying no on decision day, but then saying, I'm saying no for you, so that you can do the things that you need to do. I don't want to hold you back.
I can see him doing that, but but for real, it's Katina that needs to say no. I mean, he even through this episode tried to somewhat rationalize and maybe justify how he is as far as being kind of rough with her in his voice and how he speaks to her. He said that he took her back to his old neighborhood, and so it was a rough environment, and that's how he in turn became very tough. And so, but he's tough with his wife, and it's just like no. And so he tried to say, this is who I am. This is why I am who I am. And so it's just, but still, if you're aware of it, then you need to mellow it out. I mean, he even said, that they got into an argument and he told her to shut up. And then he went to the bathroom and came back and apologized. And I thought that was the perfect time for Dr. Pepper to be like, okay, so would you call that belittling? Because you had a problem when I said that you belittle your wife. And so, yeah, if it's coming out of your mouth, shut up or whatever, yeah, that's belittling, so that was the deal. So how did you feel about that, babe?
About the shut up comment?
About the
because I'm like
him talking shut up, tough part.
You better have apologized before you go into that bathroom.
I like all my blood on the inside.
Right, you gonna come out this No. Yeah, I mean, like I said, my biggest thing had to do with him trying to put off the relationship, or saying that she should put off the relationship until she's done. There's always going to be something else that you want to accomplish, individually and as a couple. If you have to put off your marriage every time you want to pursue something, you're never going to have your marriage.
No.
Because why should you stop? I mean, we should all be ambitious in our goals and have things that we strive for. And again, I mean, I can't say it enough. I just feel like you're better together. If there's something that I want to pursue, I know that there's nothing that you won't support me through. Yeah. And I can probably do it faster. I can probably do it less stressed. So why would I not do that? To me, that signifies somebody who's just not prepared for the type of commitment.
No.
You heard him say that, he needs, I'm paraphrasing, he needs his needs met in the interim while she's pursuing whatever it is she needs to pursue. That's great. She should lock in, but he needs to make sure that his needs are met as well. And so what does that mean? Why would your needs not be met just because your wife is pursuing something?
Yeah, well, he has no concept of partnership. That's what it is. And so, and on the other side of that, he has no concept of partnership, working together with his wife. But he's also kind of struggling as far as, what I want is what I want, and I want her to kind of cater to me and serve me. And so if she's not unavailable to do that, then it's going to be an issue, because he's still kind of operating with a single-minded mentality. Yeah, he got married and he said he wants to be married, but no, it's really a single mentality that he's operating in, not a married mentality. And maybe that's the
downfall of this show, or this experiment, as I had to put it, because the people are still new. They're thrust into married life, but they really are very single. And it's hard, I think, to detach from that mindset over the course of 8 weeks. So, I mean, maybe we're a little hard on him, but he's been frustrating us all throughout with his demeanor, the way he talks to her, the way he has this superiority complex. And so then to see them get to this point in the show, and for him to try to put off on her, the delay or the possible divorce for the two of them is frustrating. With that said, I still kind of feel like they're going to say yes on decision day. I believe they should say yes necessarily.
Look how tired that girl was looking in this episode.
Y'all answered this. Do you think that she has the bags under her eyes because of the stress of this relationship? Or are we just more drawn to the bags under her eyes because she took her eyelashes off?
No.
I think that's the most notable thing, is that the eyelashes she was wearing, she hasn't for the last couple of episodes. And I couldn't actually put my finger on it. When I first saw it, I was like, what's wrong with her face? Is she usually wearing eyeliner, something? It looks more blank, than it was, because it was broken up by these big, eyelashes.
That girl looked like she haven't slept in 3 weeks straight.
I
He is wearing her out mentally and emotionally. I mean, come on now. I mean, it's just like, look. I have 3 daughters, and if I saw one of them with bags underneath their eyes and looking all tired and weary like that, my first question is, where is he at? Where is he at? Because it's about to go down for real.
And I'm gonna be saying they took their eyelashes off, baby. Like, just because honestly, like it makes a big difference. Eye makeup and eye accessories or whatever it is you want to call eyelashes, they make a big difference on your face. So I think that's what we're seeing. We're seeing that, and we're seeing that she's not wearing makeup.
I disagree. Well, out. And she even said it could be very draining.
Yeah.
She said that.
Yeah. I'm not saying that he's not draining and that she's probably not stressed to some extent. Mm-hmm. But I don't know if it's wearing on her face to that extent. I'm thinking that has a lot to do with her makeup and her eyelashes. Dear God.
You're a lot more generous.
But let us know what you think about that. Let us know what you think about Olajuwan and Katina as a couple. If you think they're going to make it or not. Is Olajuwan just now making excuses? Because it sounds like it to me. But we'll see. We got 2 weeks left of the show.
Pretty much.
Yeah, we'll see how it pans out. But let us know, comment, like, share, subscribe, and we'll talk to you soon.
All right. Bye.